Welcome to Cougar Mountain Software Denali Essential Training.
Denali Order Entry Module Preferences. Denali Sales Order Entry Module Preferences is where a user will set up the module-specific settings. These settings will dictate the behavior of the OE module for this organization. To open Module Preferences, use the navigation pane options to the left, or use the classic menu options at the top of the window and click on Module Preferences. The General tab will appear first. This tab selects which type of transactions are allowed: holds, quotes, work orders with or without deposits, back orders, deposits, and layaways. Transaction preferences are selected in the next section. Exclude POS options lets the tender requirement be omitted in the order entry screen. Multiple batch and user options are available. If the credits as unapplied box is checked, any AR credits associated with a payment or return must be manually applied in AR afterwards. The system can be set to automatically log into OE using the default salesperson selected on the Defaults tab. The Transaction Detail section has a few options. The first is to maintain changed price. This keeps the price of an item for the entry of a transaction. If it is changed on one detail line, that price will stay for all subsequent detail lines. Auto-formatting the comments will create a word wrap, otherwise the entry will be limited to 50 characters. The system can be set to update the salesperson in all item detail lines to match the header. Kit items can be set to list the individual pieces of a kit or the kit as a single piece. The ability to oversell inventory items can be managed here. A warning can be set prior to overselling. If overselling is not allowed and backorder is turned on, the system will automatically backorder any items that are not in stock. The sales tax preferences dictate how sales tax is handled. The header tax code can be used for all detail lines, and detail lines can be set to change with the header. Otherwise, a tax code is needed on each detail line and will need to be entered manually. Credit card authorization software can be set. There are options available for no software, Cayenne Transport Internet Authorization, or both Transport and Genius PinPad. If not using Cayenne, the setting should be for no authorization software. Authorization numbers should be entered manually. The Integration tab designates the information that Denali Order Entry sends to other modules. Accounts receivable, inventory, accounts payable, and general ledger can all integrate with sales. General ledger integration has several options. When general ledger posts in detail, each transaction posts separately to each affected account. Posting in condensed mode will post transactions to the income and expense accounts individually, and balance sheet accounts post as a single amount. Summary posts all transactions as one entry to each affected general ledger account. You can also have general ledger set to report only for detail or summary. With this integration option, inventory won't actually post to general ledger. It will only show you the reports as if it had posted. Accounts receivable and accounts payable integrations are either on or off. Inventory has three options: immediate commit, batch mode, or integration off. The immediate commit inventory option will commit inventory when the transaction is saved, so the remaining inventory number is accurate. Batch mode only makes changes to inventory when transactions are posted. The Defaults tab sets the defaults for OE transactions. This is where the default format is set for the OE screen layout and printed invoice format codes. Reference the Setup Sales Entry screen video for these options. Salespeople can be set to allow log-off between transactions, and the default order type is chosen and maintained from this screen as well. Default order types can be invoice, on hold, work order, or quote. If maintain order type is not checked, transactions will change to default for every transaction and must be changed back manually if desired. Recurring orders can be generated with the updated AR information or with the AR information originally entered when the recurring invoice was created. The number of decimals can be set for both the price and quantity. This is also where beginning invoice and work order numbers are set. Online invoice numbering will automatically assign the next number at the time the invoice is saved. If this is unchecked, the number can be changed. If deposits are taken on work orders, GL cash and liability accounts must be entered. This is also where age verification requirements are set. User-defined fields allow the entry of additional information on orders that are not defaulted in the software. Some of these fields can be used to sort and filter reports. Each field on this tab has a size limit and type. Once a UDF is created, it can be added to the order entry screen in the Setup Sales Layout screen. UDFs can also be added to invoices through Crystal Reports. There are two UDF tabs, one for OE only and one for shared UDFs between OE and POS. There are also UDFs allowed in the header or detail. The Print Options tab designates how report outputs will be handled in the SA module. Settings can be selected for printer, screen, and file. In conclusion, the Module Preferences page helps users set Denali sales to behave exactly as needed. This enables workflow customization to match the way you do business.